My jawline now is better than it was in my 20s.
I'm blown away with the results, how every day it gets better and better.
I love seeing their confidence change and grow with one simple procedure.
It's been a game changer for me.
The goal at BossMD is to help patients feel their best and look their best with minimal downtime. Genlyft is a customizable face and neck lift that can be applied to all ages in both men and women.
Genlyft consists of 4 different technologies with 5 different procedures. It incorporates the use of heat and specialized sutures to gain tightening, to gain lifting. In the initial consultation, we discussed what the patient's complaints are and what they're trying to achieve. Then I analyze them in my physical examination to see which elements are necessary to accomplish those goals.
When I used to take pictures, I used to try to figure out how I could hide certain things and check certain things. When people get this procedure, they look phenomenal. You have immediate results that improve, so it's a win all the way around.
Genlyft is different because it uses minimally invasive incisions. It uses multiple technologies to accomplish tightening and lifting. It can be done under local anesthesia, and there's rapid recuperation.
Before I came to see Dr. Boss, I was starting to feel a little self-conscious about how I look with my profile. But after Genlyft, my self-confidence went up the roof, and I'm very happy with the results.
Genlyft is solving the neck issues, either fullness, neck bands, lax skin, and also the jowl area, and also up into the mid-face and the upper face. In the early 2000s, there's a technique known as the lifestyle lift, which was an attempt to do a facelift under local anesthesia. The results were not consistent, patients were not totally pleased, and I felt that this is a type of opportunity we have to improve and develop a new technique. Also, I felt by combining technologies that were used individually and using them together, we could get a lifting element and a skin tightening element. The skin tightening element coming from the laser heat and the lifting element coming from the minimally invasive specialized sutures.
At BossMD, it's a team effort. It's one big family, and we make the patient feel comfortable from the moment they walk through the door.
Genlyft can be customized for each patient based on what their particular needs are and what they're trying to accomplish. I discuss with them the different options and elements to try to help improve that the best and simplest way possible.
He's very good at customizing what you need and looking at your face. I mean, he's a master.
The procedure can vary from about an hour to about an hour and a half, perhaps 2 hours, depending on how many elements that we need to use for that particular patient.
Genlyft is performed right here in our office, so patients are nice and comfortable and don't have to go to a surgery center.
The benefit of doing it here in the office, the patient is familiar with the staff who's developed a great relationship with them, and they're really comfortable. They're awake and alert, which allows them to feel comfortable and feel secure during the procedure.
Right before the procedure, they make sure that I took my medication for the pain, and the whole process, it was very basically pain-free.
We identified that she has some fullness here and a little bit of lax skin under the chin. She's losing a little bit of jawline definition here, so we're going to work on this with the liposuction, with the deep heating, the skin heating, and the Morpheus microneedling. We also see that we have some jowling here, so we'll do a little liposuction in the lower face, as well as the microneedling directly into the skin. So we've identified the areas of the surgical treatment zones, and we're about ready to give the local anesthetic. I'm very fortunate to have a great staff. Most of my staff has been with me 20 to 35 years. And they're the kind of people that really want the best for the patient. They're very detailed oriented. They want to answer all the patient's questions, make them comfortable and confident about having the procedure.
Everybody in this office also follows up, makes sure you're okay. I can't say enough good things about Dr. Boss.
The Genlyft procedure uses the newest, most cutting-edge technology to give our patients the best outcomes possible.
The radiofrequency can heat the deep tissues and the skin in one technique And you combine that with radiofrequency microneedling, which actually inserts tiny needles into the different depths of the skin and directly heats the skin. So you have more heating elements that can get to certain temperatures that we know experimentally will tighten tissue and skin. Liposuction is part of the procedure as well. This helps recontour the deeper tissues, the fatty tissues, but also it creates a mechanical disruption between the skin and the deep tissues, which also adds to tightening over time. I use different types of specialized sutures, specialized ones that can lift the neck, as well as ones that create deep lifting in the mid-facial area. Because I'm using these specialized sutures, we have to do less dissection in the area of the mid-face. So less dissection, less elevation of skin, less swelling, less bleeding, less bruising, and so that helps us a lot. By combining all these techniques and procedures in one, we see good immediate results, rapid recuperation, and long-lasting effects.
Genlyft not only helps people feel and look their best, but it's doing it with minimal downtime and discomfort.
The patients see immediate results right on the operation table. We let them look in the mirror and they're thrilled. One patient last week said, "Now I can see my chin."
When patients see themselves for the first time after the Genlyft procedure, they're so happy, and they often say they wish they would have done it even sooner.
You immediately will look thinner because it brings everything up and chisels you. So not only does it give you a more youthful appearance, but it gives you an appearance of being slimmer right off the bat, which is another win.
We have some patients that we see a year later, and they're tighter in a year than they were a month after the procedure, say. So we see immediately good results, but it seems to get better in most patients over time.
I know we all make a joke when we open up our phone and we see a double chin. Well, I open up my phone and I don't get scared by it anymore because I know when I hold the phone up, I go, no, I totally have a great jawline now.
Definitely after Genlyft, my confidence has been much better. I was a little more insecure with my profile, and definitely Genlyft has helped me.
It makes me feel great. I love seeing people smile and feel their best. It's amazing how much it can change their confidence.
When patients come back and they're really thrilled and excited, it totally makes my day. You know, I went into medicine to help people, to make people feel better, to cure diseases, but also to make them happy about themselves and their life.